Hi, guys and gals, and everyone else tuning in to this review. This is going to be on Tales of Zestria The Cross, Episode 3. Yeah, technically Episode 3, or Episode 4 if you're going by the version 1. Version 2, I mean. But it's technically Episode 3. This episode, we get the Sacred Blade Festivals with Sore and Mikleo going to the capital of Lady of the Lake, which is a water capital. And the animation for the city and especially the water was just applause worthy. It was a real treat to look at, and it just goes to show that Ufotable has a nearly unlimited budget in a sense. But I'm guessing they usually work on these like at least a year or two or no more to get without rushing through scenes. For this episode, we get Sora and McLeod, they go to the capital and they run into this merchant guild. I forgot. They're the Stone Keepers, the something keepers. I forget. Next episode will probably remind me of that, or I can go back after this review and remember their names. We get acquainted too. I can tell a main character by just looking at them. And the trader girl with red hair, I believe, and her friends who are working in the same guild who that appear in the opening are part of the guild or trade, not a guild, a trading guild or something like that. And they help Sore make Leo get in, which was a nice interaction between them, especially since he doesn't have any goud, goud, goud. I don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. I haven't played Tales of Graces F in a while. I think they use the same money currency in Graces, but it also goes to show how isolated and sheltered that Sore was from the human world, as he doesn't have any money on him. And so the trader girl goes through his backpack and like finds a blade that belongs to Alicia, and she makes a interesting comment about it, saying this again or something to that nature, and gives it back to him. And I guess they sort of become friends. I've never played Tales of Zestria, so I don't know, you know, kind of if in this scene they have like a friendship relationship until later, but that's beside the point. We also get a scene with the fox Helion. I did a bit of research, and apparently Helions can be classified as like the what was it the wretch the I forgot the wretchedness or something like some sort of being from evil energy. Let's just say that I forget the exact word at this moment. And that Mikleo can sense it that it's very strong in the capital, which was a surprise since the sacred blade is there. I mean, I get to see that that Sore chases after him, the Fox Helion, and the Fox Helion says that he doesn't want to kill her, Alicia, the princess, but that he's taking a liking to her and will like follow her around to see what interesting things, and warns Sore that there are assassins still going after her. And then we cut to a scene and the animation was so on point on this scene. You could just tell like the depth and just like how the castle walls were animated. I think it was a mix of CGI and 2D animation, which was a perfect blend, I would say. The shaded coloring, like the dark shaded coloring, and the bright lights that the flames were making, because they're fire, so they're a source of light, just like combined together to make this really cool atmosphere. And we also get to see a bit more plot. Before that, with Lisa, that's how you say her name, and I forgot that one, her helper lady. They're talking about how nobody believes her story of meeting Sore or episode zero's events, like the dragon coming out and the Fox Helion battle with that one chick. And we fast forward to Sore. They're watching Mikleo and him are watching the warriors try to pull the sacred sword out, and a Helion like spawns because of the negative energy, I would guess, or the evil energy. I'll get it I'll get it right next time, promise, on episode 4. And it was like, I think it could be related to the original dragon that appeared in episode 0, but I kind of doubt it because they didn't like blow up the entire place, but it could be, and it probably wouldn't need to. But I guess I don't know. And we get to see that No one else but Sora and Mikleo can see the Lady of the Lake, whose name is Lila, by the way, and her voice actress, something about that makes me feel at peace. I don't know. It's just something. And we get to see, this assassin chick from episode 0 appear and try to assassinate the princess. And the fight animation was awesome. It was just amazing. Furuo does another amazing job. And we also get to see that Meltron, one of her advisors, I would say, is like hired them because he believes that she's bringing darkness to the capital, or something like that. The dragon goes crazy, wrecks everything. People are trapped. Alicia has to fend off the assassin. Sore wants to protect everyone, and he goes to the sacred sword and he talks to the lake, which is Lila, and he's gonna pull it out, and then she asks him why does he want to be a shepherd. He says, "I want to go to every possible ruin in the world, and I think that inside these ruins we can find like some sort of like possibility or something that can help us bring seraphims and humans together and back like in old days." And she accepts that as a sufficient answer, but also tells him that as a path, the shepherd is lonely. You'll attract admiration, but a lot of scorn, and it's a very, very daunting, heavy task. And that apparently, from what she's saying, that apparently this isn't the first time she's been released, since it's in the stone. So I'm guessing maybe the wielders die, and then the sword has to be passed down to another worthy shepherd. I'm guessing so. Maybe Sora is gonna die. I haven't played the game, so I wouldn't know. But that's just a bit of theory crafting, and we get an awesome transformation fight scene with Sora just wrecking that dragon, and the little minute details in this fight scene and in the cathedral or the castle or whatever it was, the sacred place sword that was being held, was just great attention to detail. And Sora goes Super Saiyan. Confirmed, Sora is a Super Saiyan. I mean, what else? But anyways, jokes aside, we see him collapse at the end of the episode, and yeah, that's the end of the episode, which was awesome and hype. The dialogue and the atmosphere and all that's been setting up is like foreshadowing more events. But since I haven't played the game, and I don't think I've picked up on all of them, I have to go rewatch the episode. It's definitely setting up for bigger things. I've been hearing from some people who've played the game and some friends that they changed the story around a bit, and that might deviate from it since they're supposedly including the latest Tales game protagonist, the main female playable character, Tales from Berseria, which is a prequel to Zestria, who will appear in the anime. So I want to see how that handles out, since she appears to have some pretty cool powers from what I'm getting from the opening scene. I had to mention, oh my god, they carried on with the skit in this episode from the last one with Mikleo making funny faces, and we get a amusing interaction with Layla or Lila. I'll have to go recheck that. I think it's Layla. Anyways, of asking her questions like, "How old are you? It's a secret." And then yeah, they both ask, and it's just funny. It's like, "Can you make? What is your favorite food?" Or "Can you make cookies or something?" And then she's like, "I control fire, so making cookies is my specialty." And they're like, "What's your age? Your weight?" And all that. She's like, "A secret." And then Sorry is like, "How about the next episode prequel? Preview. It's a secret." And he just goes, "What? You can't make that a secret? Like, yeah, you can't make that a secret." And which is hilarious because I think the last episode gave us a title drop of the next one. This one didn't, or it could be wrong. I could just be thinking things up. But oh no, this episode was hype and definitely setting up for major things. I should probably go pick up the game and pre-order Tales of Berseria. I'll be right back. Yeah, this is where I'm signing out. Like, comment, subscribe, show support. Point out any things I may have missed. Constructive criticism, as I might say. Signing out. See everyone later in the next review. Oh yeah, Macross is coming out today. Oh man, expect that.